Hello and welcome to 5.4 Event Story. Back to Inazuma with some nice, lot of return of the characters. I originally wanted to plan it to play the story in Japanese, but I do miss the English voice, and I did figure out that there are a lot of English is there. There's just some missing. I think Toma, Goru and Kokomi and Haizo. I'm not sure how we'll do it in the end, if I may replace them with a B-roll of Japanese version, because I have access to both. So I do really wanna listen to Yae, Miko and I in English, if that makes sense. There's enough GP dubs on the YouTube, so you can see it there. We start with the letter provided us from the Gucci Yae. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you have forgotten about your Lady Yae Miko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else. Kokomi? That wouldn't do at all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as yours could not bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet in Tenshukaku. I have already had a word with the Okutsumeru at the entrance to let you in. Don't even think about turning me down. Relax. You're not in trouble. In fact, you are for quite a treat.
Huh? Tenshukaku? Why does she want me to stare? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
I do have also bad feeling if it's something regarding Yae Miko itself. Cannot go much well.
Welcome, honored traveler. Guji told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Well, that was a lot easier than last time.
The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Hey, Raiden. I like Raiden's voice too.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Yeah, it's hell right.
Little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Also, if it's one new contracts, how can I be sure I'm not signing myself up for slave labor or something?
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Mikawa Flower Festival?
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Mikawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Mikawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like Akitsu Yuge and Akitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
But ain't I human too?
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option. Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the Test of Courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Oh, the Test of Courage is really great event. Sadly I don't have it recorded here.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into a trap!
I don't work as a festival ambassador for free. How much are you willing to offer?
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
Around 30%.
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face.
You say that now, and then you're going to put me to work once I agree.
Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
Which probably was your original plan.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Yeah.
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is... acceptable.
Alright, so what do I have to do as a representative? Once your representative is confirmed?
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Hanayosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it. We'll see you later then.
Where to now?
Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
The first night. By the way, it will be probably a one big episode and not split like London, right? Oh. We're already there.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Paimon, did you make a mistake eating this? Okay, big guy. Are you voiced?
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Ioroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
But sealed away like this, could you even participate?
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
Okay, so he completely avoided the question.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage.
Yeah, sure.
It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Tanuki.
Come on, man. Yae is so cunning.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival?
Yes! The Mikawa Flower Festival! Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
And why can't we understand all of them all of a sudden?
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum!
Fun!
That's enough, you two! Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Ioroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Tanuki. Yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Tanuki could help the humans take their games to the next level, talented as you are in the art of transformation. In Inazuma, only the Bake Tanuki can hope to match the kitsune in that area.
Match? The kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Tanuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Tanuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter. I shall simply seek the help of the kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Tanuki could not.
Look at the traveler's expression right now. He'd be like, I know what you're doing.
Wait!
What an obvious strategy.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Tanuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Gyobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whitefur.
And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink. Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment, I'll cook up a few Bake Tanuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Seemingly oblivious to Ioroi's loud sounds of protest, Mika prepares a completely non-suspicious feast.
Yum, yum!
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams.
Teams?
Well, we need more than Tanuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Put to work already. Guess I need to earn that extra 10%.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Kichiboshi and the others are young, so their speaking ability is limited. I miss the days when the Tanuki could run circles around the humans. Hold on. How were you able to understand them from the start? Does that mean the Tanuki meal from last time is still working? Ha ha! Take that, sneaky kitsune! Speaking of... that kitsune is gone, yes? Good. I have a request, young one. Come closer. You must protect the cubs from that sneaky kitsune at all costs.
Which cubs? Anyway, let's go to Inazuma City.
City! So many houses! So many humans! Gotta farm beans! White fur? Yellow fur? How do we farm beans? Form teams, not farm beans! It's kind of hard to explain.
It's like finding people with similar interests.
Yeah, that's right! People with the same taste! You know, into the same thing! It's easier to come up with a game that way! Taste the same? Got it! Easy peasy! Wait for dumb. Farm beans that taste the same.
No, not beans.
No, wait, that's not... And they're gone. In different directions, too. Let's go after them.
One went here. Itto and Toma. So they are not voiced. Wait, you're saying he's not one of the Ushi's friend? Whoa, pump the brakes. I thought he was your friend.
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni.
He talks.
Shosei, there you are. White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Great yokai. So he thinks I'm an Oni too? What's going on? Listen, I was just playing some Genius Invocation with my good bro Toma during his time off. This is so sad that Arataki Itto's voice is missing. I love the English voice actor. And then, out of the blue, this Shosei appears right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
Wait, what now? I can explain. You briefly explained the situation to Itto and Toma. Oh, the Mikawa Flower Festival. Should I open with that, comrade? Man, the Arataki gang really hard carried the last one. We'll turn this one into something special too.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Hey, I know about those guys. It's called doing the favor. Besides, they look up to me. I'm like a cool old brother.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Whoa, the crew is getting back together. I will round them up. Technically, I'm on a vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Yashiro Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's group up those three little fellows and start working on the almighty Arataki great and glorious Akitsu Yuge game. Not so fast.
Hornless Oni?
We have an advertising job to finish, remember, boss? We do? Reshoot, follow-up work. There's still a mountain of things to do. Look at Toma here. Kind enough to help with the festival even during his vacation. I would think the boss of Arataki gang would show even more dedication to his work. But you know, that's just me. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you have to do, and we can finish our match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright. Those errands are a piece of cake. We'll be back in no time. But first, I should introduce you to Kozo and the others. Then, you can head to the festival without me. Then let's get a move on. No use standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, traveler, Paimon. I'm sure we will see you later.
Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary.
Not sure if this will be coming up like this, but I think I will be posting that session like in the Japanese version. Sayu!
What's my first step in becoming an outstanding adventurer?
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy Tanuki!
Hate to break it to you, Kichiboshi, but...
Hey! I'm a Muchina, not a Tanuki! Oh, Muchina yokai that can turn into Tanuki? No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a Tanuki. I'm Sayu. Tanuki, Muchina, Sayu? So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
She's a ninja, not a yokai.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Oh, you mean, but she's not voiced. The big Tanuki and the great Muja yokai are facing off. The rumors around Hana Misaka were true.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
Oh, no yokai, huh? My bad, Sayu. I rushed over here. Soon as I heard the rumors, guess I got a bit carried away.
And there goes my nap. Silly humans, much to learn.
Whoa, hold on. Is this guy a real yokai? His name is Kichiboshi. Well, hello there, Kichiboshi.
This human really warm.
Warm? Warm personally wise, I'm guessing. Oh, haha. Well, what brings you to Inazuma City, Kichiboshi? We don't often get Tanuki around these parts.
Boy, where do we begin?
You briefly explained the situation to Yoimiya. Oh, I see. You are there recruiting people to develop games for the Mikawa Flower Festival. You interested? Well, duh. Come on, Sayo. Let's do it together.
Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
Oh, I hear the Tanuki are great at ninjutsu. Rumor said it, with a single thought, they can grow taller than a horse. Is that true, Kichiboishi?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
It's not ninjutsu. It's Tanuki art. We don't grow taller than house.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
We grow taller than mountain.
Eh?
Sayo?
Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
Well, that's a good opportunity as any.
I guess.
Farm beans. Success?
Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Tanuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
It's just so cute. Yes, I have always wanted to go to a festival with you, Sayu. Let's go to my place to brainstorm. You can even set off some fireworks when we are done.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
I'm not sure how I will do this. I'm still pondering about which version I wanna keep.
Is there anything in the world?
Okay, whom did you find? Kokomi! Ah, they're also not voiced. Like all the side characters are not voiced.
Huh? Gyobu Koban, what are you doing? Spying on great yokai. Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
A great yokai?
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid there are no natural hot springs on Watasumi Island, and the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second, I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Great yokai found us! It's just us!
Traveler, Paimon!
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies. As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, this is Gyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
As for Ioru, he's the same as always.
So, still sealed in that statue then. I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki. I'm a Yumeku Ibaku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Oh, looks like he was scared that, as a great yokai, you were going to do something terrible to him for interrupting our secret meeting. So it was actually a secret meeting? Not exactly, no. We were discussing the potential of opening a new branch of the Isa Bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, Isa Bathhouse
I
is
see.
expanding to Watatsumi Island?
Well, Taurus is one of the areas we are hoping to expand. We have been discussing the possibility with Miss Mitsuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi Island, we're looking at high operating costs. And if it's not different enough from the main branch, I worry about its ability to draw its customers.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy. Or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games?
Games? In a bathhouse?
Why not?
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest. Is there something going on?
Allow me to explain. You briefly explain the situation to everyone. I see. A new kind of Mikawa Flower Festival. Miss Fried Tofu with all the flirts is as ingenious as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Oh? That lady again. Well, there's a lot to work to do on the Watatsumi Island, so we probably don't have time to something like that, right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Watatsumi Island into a tourist destination. We could use the festival as a proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mitsuki. If people are drawn to our game, that would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. But aren't Asia Bathhouse and the Yae Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yae Publishing House's resources to our advantage. Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yae Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
Well, yes, I do.
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
An astute observation, Miss Mitsuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
But... Alright, then I guess I should. Actually, Goro, I was hoping you might attend to their business on Watatsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there's quite a bit to be done. Huh? Run, Goro. She's giving you an out. She's giving you a way to avoid Miss Miko. Of course! In addition, I would like you to encourage the people of Watatsumi Island to attend the festival. It is a celebration for humans and yokais alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler!
You seem busy. Are we interrupting?
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Gucci said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right? For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back.
That should be a big help.
I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself.
Oh, well, there is still time. I could go and ask.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Gucci. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard. Guess we should follow suit. You're the festival representative, and that makes Paimon the representative of the representative. So in other words, let's do this.
We're meeting so many people. Always good feeling.
Ah, it's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
I apologize for not greeting you upon arrival. The Lady Gucci and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop.
So you took the opportunity to order her around as well.
Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I do hope she gets what she wants out of the event. No, I see the Bake Tanuki are no longer with you. I assume that means the teams are set. Yep, here's the situation. You explain what happened to Ayato. Huh? Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Tomo would use the festival as an excuse to relax, but it would seem he refuses to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, he's now hoping the game development is enjoyable. Well, here's to hoping the game development is enjoyable at the very last.
Huh, Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each teams and arrange for lodging, food, equipment and travel. We will also determine the overall themes for the games, which will be announced 48 hours before the opening of the festival.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
That doesn't bode well. That really doesn't bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
The Lady Gucci is very imaginative. There's no telling how the festival will end up at the end. She can be a handful. I wouldn't go so far. Though outlandish at times, ideas usually contain strokes of genius that can be quite practical in the end. Besides, with you and Ayaki involved in the event, trust that I will intervene if things get out of hand. You need no worry. Thank you, Ayato. Kinda missing your voice too. Okay, till the next day, 30 and 6.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
This is already the second part? No, this is still first night. Any differences? Blue? Oh, okay, it is. Ah. Festive atmosphere. Have you noticed this little yokai as well, traveler? There's a yokai too? That's right. Oh, it only seems to have become... Okay, I don't wanna... I don't wanna be... don't wanna distress myself, but this is actually the weapon that we get from this event. The same with Umbrella. Purchasable, which is not voice, sadly too. Though the festival has yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. It is the Tenryu Commission's responsibility to maintain secrecy and order throughout the entire year of the processing. So remain vigilant, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while. Damn, it's been so while. And
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Still no voice. Correction. There's a little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami-yogo? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
Want us to buy one for you? No need. All statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Orokami, or Goshu, God of Thunder, being sold at the event, are on old model. And as it turns out, I already own 5 of said models at home.
Ah, okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
5 as the favorite number. Yes. I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at the given times. This is my maximum. Any more, and I'm afraid I won't be able to afford them to proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I hear that you are the representatives of this event. You should proceed to the stage and speak with the Lady Guju.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Goodbye. I miss all of your voices.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? No, of all times. Alright, keep watching my absence. I won't be long.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling.
Are we late?
Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games.
What's the thing behind you?
Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
You should be getting close, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams. The genre and style are completely up to you.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award. As well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yae Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
Game Awards?
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now.
Although Miko's sudden announcement leaves people reeling, the teams quickly get to work.
Looks like things are going well. We've just started and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bake Tanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think?
I really didn't see that coming. Me as the main judge? Really?
It all comes down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas.
What do you mean appearance?
And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Okay, do we actually check out the games? Oh yeah. Oh, wait, is it about Yae Mika? This looks a little bit sussy. So, not sure if we have to do it now.
So, you need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Itto? The Lady Guji decision to turn this into a competition certainly was unexpected, but I digress. What do you think of the awards? It's very cute. Is that so? Make sure to let Ayaka know you think so. Did Ayaka make the rewards? Okay, share your playtest experience with Miko. Okay, no. So we talked to Kokomi and Mitsuki. What game did you plan?
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad. You have made a lot of progress. Miss Mitsuki is very experienced and Yobo Koban's abilities are simply astonishing.
Piece of cake. Ugh. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yasher Commission chose dreams of the team of the competition. Do you think that was a target at us?
Huh. Using dreams to test a dream eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our games, but now it is a competition. Which means if we lose, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. And if we win, we get a share of the profits at the primary investors. Miss Freithoff with all the frills is on the top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
No, not screaming.
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yae Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
Winner takes all, huh? I suppose it worked both ways. This definitely has Lady Guju written on it all over.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobu Koban likes fun.
Yeah, well said. I suppose that's the purpose of the game after all. For now, let's focus on making our game the best it can be.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
I think I might know who the little fox is supposed to be.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Mitsuki's idea, but I'm completely on board. Sometimes, the only way to meet a challenge is with a challenge on your own. Fight fire with fire, huh?
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Sure. Wonderful. Right this way. Yeah, let's go. I will probably just do the first stage. I'm a little fox. You must guide your little kitsune to pass through obstacles to avoid perils. And use Tori gates to travel into the different dreamscapes, collecting delicious fried tofu along the way until you reach the ramen stall at your destination. And I can do the usual stuff. Wait. Get the tofu. This is very cute, by the way. Wait, what is this? Oh! No! I didn't know. Sorry, little kids, man. Did I miss a tofu? Wait, there's supposed to be a tofu here, doesn't it? Ah, there's tofu. Bad mushroom. Oh yeah, better mushroom. Oh, wait. Ah, I know what I have to do. I see. I know. I think Yae Miko is the main character of this event, I think. I don't know, but looks kind of like this. Very cute.
Ooh, here's an idea. Let's make the final checkpoint of this stage a ramen stand.
Ramen stand? Why?
Let me guess. Another callback to the real-life Lady Guju? You bet. Okay, Sayu and Yoimiya, what's you up to?
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
Yeah, all credits to Kichiboishi. We just told him what we wanted, and he made the set in no time.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing.
Kichiboshi, amazing!
Very amazing.
So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it to enter the dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right, Kichiboshi?
Orange fur, very smart.
So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
Why did you mask yourself, Paimon?
White fur suddenly use many big words.
You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her.
This new style of game development deserves a name! How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
You tell us about your game? You betcha.
Hey? A little acknowledgement would be nice.
Although Sayu's the better person to ask. Onsen Phantasm? Is he a brainchild after all? What?
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep?
Wait.
It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling your clones might not want to work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right? But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game. The most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm Mujina body doubles to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body double? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Let's go. Playtest this game. I usually let out the gameplay out, but it's part of the story, right? Huh? That moves. Wait, what? Oh, no, I get it. No, stay there, stay there. Okay, restart, restart. Rewind, rewind. Now I get it. So one stays here. End the round early. Go to the second round. Start. You stay there. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Second stands here. Stay. Don't move. Move. And done. Oh, did I press next? Ah. Let's not do distress. Distress, I mean. I think all the kids in Inazuma might have a chance to play our games. I'm so excited, we have to win.
Have to win!
Or we could take a more laid-back approach. I mean, we shouldn't jeopardize our sleep or anything.
You have a point. The most important thing is to have fun.
Oh, and learning a ninjutsu to grow taller. I mean, learning new ninjutsu in general.
Okay, Toma and Itto. Wait, where's Itto? Alright, let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
That's nice of you, but it's all thanks to Akitsu Yuge that I came up with the first place. And that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma.
Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Toma with his charm. Oh, hi there, Travel and Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Itto to thank, actually. He introduced me to the Kotso and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage, but they are a very friendly group of yokai. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Festival and they agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts. It's a combination of Akitsu Yuge and Monsters Ludi Harpastum. I call it Akitsu Harpast. Okay, that's a fusion of names. It's pretty simple actually. Just swing the racket to hit the balls back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The Lady Gucci did say that reminiscing about nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, The only place I could experience Ludi Harpastum was in my dream. Once I was old enough to go back to my own, too much has changed. My age, my mindset. Whatever it was, the Ludi Harpastums of my childhood was gone. Toma. I suppose you could say Akitsu Harpastum is a childhood dream many years in the making. Oh, and in the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appears in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the team a bit more. Wanna give it a try?
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
I'm ready. This is very cute, this one. Okay, 5 games each one. And there's nothing battles. No battles, that's good. Oh, I probably should have read this. So it will just throw balls at me? Okay. Why are the boars around me? Go to blue, haha. Why are the boars also talking? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. I see, I have to charge. Naruhodo. Oh. Yeah, that was quite fun. It's not understood why the boars are there. We need to fine tune some things if we want to take home that reward. Should we add a few more mechanisms?
Anything for Boss Toma!
Man, those guys.
Boss Toma is the best.
Okay, Boss Toma.
Great idea, Boss Toma!
Boss Toma is best!
He must be right now in such a red paint that in shame. Not in shame, but in you know, like in embarrassment, right? Yeah, we are done playtesting.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
I think so.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
You share your playtest insight with Miko.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Commies. A Little Fox Day from Mitsuki. You clearly cut yourself up off upon sensing a sharp look from Miko.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep or my dear old friend?
You're not going to charge them for using your likeness, aren't you?
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yae Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through. You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
I already have my favorite game. I'm also support Kokomi.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dango milk, tricolor dango, rice cake soup, you name it.
Because you care about the food most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold.
It's not something you can just finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack, with the excitement of the festival all around you. It almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
So that's what you saved me one for me, huh? You have run out of more to buy yourself. Who is this?
Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late? Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Paimon, watch out! I think this was huge. Wait, what? What do we have to do? Block? Parry? Is this another sort of game?
They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
My god. Can I even parry this? Okay. Well, I think we cannot parry like the big attacks. Oh my god, what? Oh. Is that it? So fast. Sword? When did this dagger get here? Hold on. I know this feeling. I have felt it several times before. What's going on? I'm in a dream. What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now, don't worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Saw a dagger, but it was tricolor dango the whole time. That was all just a nightmare? Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream. Otherwise, it probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare. Is A also secretly helping?
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining!
Huh?
What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream? Who was that person?
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Yeah.
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night.
Oh no. This is a bad sign.
Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura!
Not another nightmare creature.
Komura?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there just now?
Monka. First night completed.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Let's do this. Also cool. Yokai who is here to have fun. So it's time for the... Every plot here has to have a trouble.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger?
Yeah, we even encountered this.
Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe they are still asleep?
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games. He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him and see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusion. Let's keep watching.
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Purchasable. I see. Did you find any other clues?
Sarah?
Oh, and Heizo too. Ah, good morning, Itto.
Heizo! What's going on here?
I was wondering who is daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. The guy that makes us the hunted. Level up, Paimon?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Considering Traveler's skills, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Well, about that. Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing this information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Sarah and Heizo are so hesitant to divulge information. There's only one person who could be responsible. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
Shogun.
What? The Shogun is here?
It's A, right? No, I believe this is A.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun, we still have not completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
It's probably reassuring. Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land. Yesterday, the Tenryu Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected intermittent traces of Yokai's power where they were found. We followed the traces and ended up here, just outside their festival grounds.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it is not that simple. We have heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect the culprit has the ability to change forms, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. We call off the festivals. We may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest moments could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night, we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival groups. They will remain undercover to keep an eye on things. We also blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction, so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the areas all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failings, Shogun. You should not have to interfere.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I will do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way. So I think we need to find a way to sleep under the grounds. It's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow, scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Welcome to the second night. I'm still not sure how we'll do it. I think I already missed my chance to...
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
I'm still wondering about how to build the voices.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me? Weak.
Kichiboshi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Sayu's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we have done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
White fur! Yellow fur!
Wow, you guys here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's a rush?
Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency.
It's not even 5 seconds past and we already... oh, this guy's already thrown down.
Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you!
Seriously, Paimon? Why?
Well, it's your game. Playing your game yesterday brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
What kind of an excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
No, all good. Time to change the topic. Oh, I was just thinking about the Aranara. Oh, I was just reminded of a certain ambush order. Pilgrimage training? Aranara, let's go with Aranara, Yumi knows it. Oh, you know what? Me too! I thought about adding them to our game, considering their dream, team and everything. But in the end, the ideas just won't come together.
Marinara?
No, okay. No, it's not food. The Aranaras are like... small yokais from Sumeru. They're super friendly and cute, and can give you a good dream. Actually, that describes you too, Kichiboshi. If you ever go to Sumeru, I'm sure you will be considered a good Nara.
Good banana?
No, Nara.
Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Sorry, that dream is a little hard to describe, don't you think, Traveler? Sometimes there are too many feelings in the dreams. It's really hard to use as a reference material.
Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all.
I guess it was the kind where a lot of things happen. Anyway, it's a long story. How about we wait until after the completion? Travel and I can tell it together. Sounds good. After that, you share many more memories together. Which proves that she's not the doppelganger. Oh shoot, where did the time go? You have so many levels to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Looks like everyone is busy to finish their game. I should come back later. Master Toma!
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Oh, look like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Philosophy?
Oh, Boss can explain that one.
Why are you acting so sus?
Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning. as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much prize. But when it comes to that talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your question.
Time for an interview.
Oh, Paimon again.
Into you?
Mind. Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game? Did you design this game with anyone in mind? Well, from a certain standpoint, we want to beat a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
You're absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes growing children aged 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults, age 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be other adults, age 40 to 60, older, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Finally, we have elderly people who are still full of life. That would be the 60 to 1,000 age range. Oh, wow. That's escalated quickly.
Okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Well, you can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans, and yokais alike after all.
But not for Ioroi.
Because he's trapped in a statue, I'm guessing. Besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon. Unless you intended to change your tune.
Next question!
You continue asking questions, and Tom answered flawlessly. So there you have it. I hope that answering your question, judges.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Impressive. Never underestimate a housekeeper. Well, I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. We will see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably go back to work on the stage. Wanna give it a try when we are done? Would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them.
I don't like the children. Something's fishy about this.
Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
In the end, it is Mitsuki itself. Imagine most trusted person that knows about dreams will be corrupted. Oh, wait, where are they? By the way, first let's... Okay, they're busy, I should come back later. Sure.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early! You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we are here. Yes, I heard about the Doppelganger Incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, It wasn't hard to connect the dots. As for what you want to know? Energy?
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
No, not really.
Oh, sorry.
So, we can leave it there, right? Don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Yobu Koban, he was in the shrine all night. I can imagine he's the criminal you are searching for.
Yobu Koban is a criminal?
No, of course not! You're in the clear.
Oh well, the criminal word he understands right away.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I hear her whisper under the breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she thinks she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess that also confirms Mitsuko's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making joke like that? You're the only one in Inazuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So, what did you do last night?
Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival, but I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mitsuki. Yobu Koban and I can handle the game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few designed elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fusion on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams!
Mitsuki goes rest. A little uneasy.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So, how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival.
Oh!
Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
The Shogun! The Almighty Shogun, is he in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Hyman can't believe she agreed to that.
The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to curse Estia. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside their routine, without turning any heads up. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be flawless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracked in the glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. The Lady Gucci is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, traveler. We need everyone focused on her. I will do my best. Alright, under my command, the Tenryou Commission will remain on high alerts. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. After that, we survey each stall, just like yesterday. Oh, Ace presence definitely caused Estia, but it didn't take long for the festival atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when Aya can leave Tenshukaku, and it won't be so out of the ordinary. Aw, look at this.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Dango milk?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
The vendor's giving me a leading look. Judging by his cooking skills, it almost seems like his first day of the job. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah. I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Well, of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Wait, he's one of our agents? Did I get it right?
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot spring now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all, so I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Acting sass. Be right back. It would be really funny if actually it is Mitsuki.
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Yeah, Miko doesn't need to see me, does she? You needed to talk to me in private? Why?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Something is off. No?
Up close, sometimes it's hard to see the whole picture. I think something is troubling her.
Well, that's definitely, yeah. Something did seem off with Itto today. Maybe she's not used to living in Chukaku. Or was it the reaction of the crowd? No. We have been through so much. Something so trivial would not shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So, even the Archons are not immune to emotional strain?
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I will explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you choose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
But if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone, would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I will take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. You can go into the bathhouse after clothing.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It is an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Come on, let's go. You will go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight. As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
Wait, which matters? Toma, do you have something to do? Oh, you didn't go to the hot springs? You didn't either. Oh well, a whole crowd of people have arrived already. I'm going a bit later. Besides, we are a bit behind on with our game. we need to catch up. But your team is the biggest. I guess this is my fault for going overboard with ideas. Kozo and the others can barely keep up. Sometimes delegating work is harder than doing it myself. I wonder if this is how he feels being the head of the clan. Well, don't work too hard. Of course, right back at you. Everyone is gone, but Toma. Then I suggest let's wait till the midnight 21. Oh, it's like a little bit.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay. Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi?
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
What happened back then?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sound, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. And every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
If I had not broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then I must be so worried because... Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
And what happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's Kyoto.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Some fan service here we get.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
Mitsuki don't look very relaxed.
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
Understand the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
Fan service is closed now.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right there. Here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
Now I would be
The situation
terrified.
is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryou Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim at the
At the festival, Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
No. No. One of the Baku. Oh god.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun, the fault is mine. The Tenryou Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There's no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Tanuki transformation, there was no traces of Yokai's power at the scene. It's almost like the culprit methods are getting more sophisticated. The Doppelganger in Inazuma City also seems to appear without warning. Wait, there was a Doppelganger in Inazuma City? Seems like it. Doppelganger, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sara, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashiro Commission to move them to a secure location just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flattered me, Lady Guju. I do have a few ideas. Up to the point, we have only detected traces of the nightmare creatures around Mount Yogo, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, that would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to charge for. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creatures, on top of everything, now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. God, we do have to do this. Oh god, okay. It's a different person. The nightmare creature and the doppelgangers are separately entities. That's why their methods are so different. They have to be separate goals. Same person? An enemy that has two different abilities and can suddenly appears and disappear without a trace. Seems too random, like a novel from Yae Publishing House that tries to incorporate every element under the sun. I don't think so. This psychological phenomenon. The people who saw doppelgangers were mistaken and the nightmares I saw were not real. No, I cannot just explain it anyway. Okay, I think one of the Tanukis is trying to copy people's Maybe this is no. If the nightmare... Okay, this is a different person. The Tanuki is controlled by the nightmare to transform into people, or maybe they're just separating with each other. We'll go with a different person. That's right. The entities appears at the same time and place. That's why the Tender Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare's creatures and look at the Doppelganger Incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. Occupy Inazuma? No. Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers? I doubt even a folktale would come up with something so unrealistic. Cause panic? The Doppelganger Incident didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelgangers did cause people to panic. That must be the culprit's goal. Escape capture? We thought the culprit was changing form to avoid capture, but if the doppelganger isn't responsible for the nightmares, they would be more aversive of arrest than a random prankster. Oh, I don't know. Escape capture? Not really. Maybe cause panic. That's right. Because of the folk's tale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tender Commission secured the venue, the culprit appears in Inazuma City, so that the panic would spread. But what is the end goal? Panic doesn't feel like enough for a motive. You're right. Panic is a means to an end. But I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whatever the goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And, since Inazuma City is a new target, the person they are impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic by leaving behind a stand-in. Huh?
Kappa is made of wood?
That's some real ninjutsu here.
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that. Replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other. Didn't go to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
This kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right? Yoko and Itotsuke Kozu?
It's a Tanuki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
What?
No fighting! Let's go!
What? Oh, come on. Really?
Tanuki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Tanuki tricks?
God. That needs some explanation.
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Yeah? I'll take everyone. Wait, can I just use my element side? Yeah. God.
You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires! Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid.
Bonfires? I'm well,
Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
oh, this one is different.
Save us, Tsukumo!
Got you. Okay. We're playing hide and seek. This one is different.
Oh!
No. Yeah.
Kichiro, protect us!
We're almost rid of them.
That's enough. I will not fear the Shogun again because of you.
Ah! A Tengu!
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now, and I will spare your life.
Tengu! Why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty to the Shogun. Humans and yokais are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
What is the aura they have about them? Nonsense! The Shogun would never give such an order.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings. Ichiboshi and the other were not forced to do anything.
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmares come from the abyss, there's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area, by order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the Festival for Humans, and...
The Festival for Humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die!
No! How could they do that?
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak!
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Memories. They belong to the Baki Tanuki.
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just my way of dealing with the abyss, or a new perk from Netland.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna... What were they gonna do?
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You described the memories to the group.
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Ion can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Heizo. If his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
Yeah. More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Tanuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival to keep watch. The Doppelganger Incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, Shogun. Pain is awaited for Ioroi. At the end, it was not that severe. Hopefully.
Ioroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I have never seen Ioroi so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Ah! It's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive!
Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bake Tanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bake Tanuki Kiichiro made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, ching-tung, yeah,
Oh, and by, ting-tune, yeah, you mean?
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Tanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bake Tanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi!
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to? A horn buried under Mount Yogo.
Feel like I have heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tigerbite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
A nightmare does not incapacitate someone with sufficient strength. It turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a Jibakure.
Jibakure what?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends, kind enough to lend a helping hand? Attacked.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So, why has not it appeared since?
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chiyo set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so, having to unleash Muso Ishin against her again, would Air really be okay? Mitsuki said Archons suffer from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Tanuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
Don't interrupt.
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Tanuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... a 500-year-long lapse in judgment.
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes, during my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I have definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
Ace up to chop something.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare, Mizuki?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Tanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bake Tanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything?
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have 2 formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the 2 of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure, an enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger. Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
I like this trio.
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's about time you were released.
Released? I can do that myself anytime I want. This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Don't interfere.
Ioroi is the best!
Besides, the seal's power is almost gone. What I really want is for you to help me give that sneaky kitsune a piece of my mind.
Ioroi, she's already...
Not so fast. I won't be fooled by your tricks again. Whatever you were about to say, she can tell me herself, instead of sending some young kitsune to hoodwink me.
I don't understood it. What? Wait.
Well, Ioroi, as...
Ioroi!
Besides...
Ioroi...
Not so fast.
Okay, I think Ioroi is still in the past.
Great Yokai really wasn't forced to work all night?
That's right. It was my choice.
Why does Great Yokai have to work?
I suppose it's just the price of becoming a great yokai.
Great yokai? Gingaku is sad for you.
Well, I mean... We talked to A? Is it still the second? Yeah, second night. A?
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Okay. Get some rest, A.
One more thing. Thank you.
Second night completed.
Alright, it's finally time for the festival! Hopefully everything goes okay. Do you think everyone completed their games? Let's go check it out!
I already see Ayato and Yae Miko. I assemble all the key informations into booklets, Lady Gucci, and the incarnation for the ritual has been distributed along them with...
Remarkably efficient, Ayato. How are things with the Tenryo Commission?
We have adjusted our defensive efforts in response to the nightmare fragments. Now that we no longer need to worry about the doppelgangers, and be much more efficient.
Oh, you're all here!
And with your arrival, we can be even more confident in strength of our defenses. Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant. We also must do our parts to give the Traveler and the Shogun the best chance against this enemy.
Well, it's a relief to have you all in our corner.
Wait a minute, where's Sayaka? With the festival preparations complete, we have everything covered over here. Ayaka is currently helping those in need, you could say.
Those in need?
Most of the game development teams are short of manpower, so Ayaka and a few others are helping them out.
I'm sure you'll run into her as you walk around. Oh, and just a reminder, you need to select the best game later tonight. Most importantly, don't forget to enjoy yourself. We need this event to be as joyful as possible if we want the plan to work.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Once you're done experiencing the festival, you should check in with A.
Final night. Talk to A, but I have to do some other stuff. Oh, yeah.
Don't you think this puzzle is a bit too complicated? If we make this small adjustment, it'd be a lot easier to understand, don't you think?
You're right. I never thought about it that way.
Nice one, Ayaka. I knew you would be a great addition to the team.
Oh, no. You two did all the hard work. You made it easy for me.
Hello.
Oh, when did you get here?
Just now! Seems like you're a natural, Ayaka. A real game developer at heart, huh?
You talk about wanting to create a game the day before yesterday.
Oh, you remember that. Well, Brother had everything covered, so I asked Yoimiya if she could use a hand. I'm just glad I didn't turn out to be an inconvenience.
An inconvenience? We were in such jam. You saved us.
In a jam? Because jam is sticky, and we got stuck.
Not that kind of jam. But it doesn't matter. We just need to get this done.
Traveler, Lady Gucci told me about the upcoming battle. As I understand it, this is an extremely dangerous endeavor, and the rest of us can only help from the sidelines. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Be careful.
Thank you. Itto! Oh god, the gang is here. And none of them are voiced. Oh, Toma, my bro. Heard you are in a bind. The almighty Arataki, unbeatable and unmatched game dev team is here to help.
The Arataki gang rules!
Oh my god, the guys was voiced. I'm not sure how helpful most of them will turn out to be, but I, at least, am a licensed game designer. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so focused on this game, I did not notice Kinkaru and the others at all.
Not your fault. fault. Bakedanuki are powerful. Even Shosei couldn't smell them.
Yeah, we didn't notice them either. Traveler Paimon. Ah, don't sweat the small stuff. I'm sure all Hitokotsuge and those little fellas want is for you to honor their last wishes and wish that you set out to do it. Ah, that was beautiful, boss, but last wishes are used for people who are, you know, dead. Dead? As in the big sleep? The final curtain? The last hurrah? Ah, Gemta, you copied down the wrong thing.
Longhorn Oni is stupid. Stupid Oni really helped make game?
We will see. But as you said, I will try my best to finish what you started.
By the way, where are the real Hitotsume Kozo and his friends? And what about Tetsunosuke and the others?
After the three passed out, the Tanuki hid them in their home to keep them safe. Even under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Tanuki are kind at heart. As for Tetsunosuke and the others, they're in charge of setting up their rituals as punishment for causing all that panic. Something about showing them what it's really like to walk through the night. Sounds like Mitoko's doing. Once you deal with the crisis, I think I will get the whole gang together. Hototsuke Kosku, Yoku, Kappa. Plus Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tonsunosuke too. We can all play Akitsu Haspastu to our heart content. God, I have such troubles too. Okay, Kokami. Why are you not voiced, guys?
Ah, Captain! Swordfish 2, salute!
Alright, we are Captain of Swordfish 2. Oh, it's been a while. I will say the squad was a little reluctant to help at first, but telling them you were the festival's representative had them moving faster than an actual swordfish.
To be honest, some Watatsumi Islanders aren't too concerned about the festival or the safety of Narukami Island.
But if they knew it was for the captain of Swordfish 2, I'm confident everyone would be here in a heartbeat.
I'm not sure I deserve that level of loyalty. I doubt you have a choice at this point, traveler. Not even the word of the divine priestess are enough to convince the people of Watatsumi Island and Narukami Island to let go of the past. It takes time, communication, and most importantly, the help of very special people. Your representation at the festival and my cooperation with Mitsuki will serve as bridges between Watatsumi Island and the outside world.
Huh. I never considered that angle. You possess wisdom beyond your years, Kokomi. On par with a certain other shrine maiden I know.
Mizuki! Did you get any sleep at all?
I'm fine. Sometimes you need to push past your mental limits to unleash your full potential. I've seen that many times in my line of work.
So that's a no then. Get a good night's sleep once this is all over.
I will. The good news is the ritual is all set. That means the festival can proceed, and we can focus on realizing our vision. As for the more pressing matter, once the nightmare fragment appears, we will begin the ritual, but it needs time to take effect. You and the Shogun are the only ones who can subdue the enemy until then. Do you remember what I told you yesterday, before you left for Isa Bathhouse? Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I remember.
Good. I trust you won't let the Shogun shoulder this alone. Not anymore.
Okay. Hey. I'm coming.
Ah, it's you. Before battle, it is imperative to calm the mind. If you have unfinished business, see to that now.
We are done. I'm set.
Then, come meditate with me.
You seem unsettled.
Since leaving the plane of Euthymia, I seem to experience this feeling more and more, whether in the markets of Inazuma or before the sacred Sakura.
I seem to have a hand in a lot of those. I'm sorry.
No, it may not be a bad thing. In the plane of Euthymia, I could not perceive the consequences of my choices, but that did not preclude their impact. It is only natural that I would feel their effect one day. Even a god cannot sever the link between cause and effect. I have come to realize that isolating oneself from all engagement is no way to reach a true state of euthymia. I will not unleash Muso no Hitotachi this time. I can only support you in the battle ahead, using illusion against illusion, dream against nightmare. The ultimate success of this plan comes down to you, traveler.
This is a last-minute plan. We don't have exactly know what we are about to face, and it could all fall through at the moment notice. But one thing is for sure. This time, you will not face her alone.
Did we do it?
Oh, just in time. And it's done. Whoa, right on. Big pops for the team.
The Arataki gang rules!
Huh? What the? Don't panic. Just follow the plan.
Prepare yourself, traveler.
Already done.
All right, follow me.
Oh, Perry. Sure.
To think, there would be a day when we would fight in the plain of Euthymia, side by side. Be on your guard, traveler.
I think I cannot parry this.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
I can't parry it. That was not a perfect parry. Hey, is the boss actually fighting for us?
Shatter the night,
unmask it all.
I bet there are more voicing that should be voiced. At least via Sayo.
With your might, let illusions fall!
Wait, the opponent is in defensive state. What should A do? A! No, attack in the back. Maybe it's not the most honorable way. Huh? Wait.
I lend you my power. I grant you the Shogun's blessing.
Okay.
God of Thunder, heed our call.
Shatter the night, unmask it all!
With your might, let illusions fall!
Wake up! Wake up! Makoshi-sama! Makoshi-sama! Are you okay?
We thought you'd been eaten alive by that beast.
Mother!
Do what you must. Just save her.
This nightmare, it's beyond our skill to heal.
For many of us, I'm sure the last few days have seen unforgettable levels of stress and fatigue. But for now, I hope we can put the past behind us and enjoy a night of pure, unadulterated fun. Now, before we kick things off, our representative will announce the award for Best Game.
Absolutely not bias out of me, but it will be Kokomi. An epic quest for fried tofu. It's a little fox daydream.
Woohoo!
Absolute not bias at all. Sorry. Miss Mitsuki, that means all cooperation can...
So full.
Can wait until you're fully rested.
The winning team will take home a sum of prize money courtesy of the Yashiro Commission, along with the Tanuki Game Award. In addition, our special guest has the honor of announcing a special award. Shogun, if you could.
This special award recognizes the team with the most immersive game. And that goes to the creators of the horror game, The Doppelganger Incident. Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke.
Huh? Oh, so it was a horror game all along! I really thought I'd seen a ghost.
Wow, that takes immersive to a whole new level. Bake Tanuki are something else.
Huh, smart idea. No, people have no reason to fear the yokai. I don't think the Shogunate Lady Guju want the yokai to fear humans either.
I present you this award in the name of the Narukami Ogosho, and I promise you this. No human shall infringe on your peace without cause.
Shogun is the best!
Shogun is the best!
What about the Shogunate development plan?
The whole purpose of the investigation was to avoid disturbing yokai territory. Besides, the world is a big place. Humans, yokai, there's more than enough room for all of us.
And that third stage complete. However, as you can see, we are still not done. And for that occasion, I will switch the language. Because the missing voices are a lot in the last one. So let's talk to everyone in Japanese. That's how I came up with the idea how I will combine it.
たとえ誤解され、遠ざけられ、敵同士になっても、共に宴を楽しめる日は来ます。
Though there were misunderstandings, weariness, and even hostilities along the way, we still end up with a celebration in the end.
人間と妖怪、金閣、銀閣、鉄之助たちを見てると、そう思わずにはいられません。
Seeing the Bakedanokis together with all the humans and yokai, it's a moving sight indeed. Speaking of the Bakedanuki, where are Kinkaku and the others?
悪夢の断片の消失が妖理たちに影響していないかどうか確認してもらうため、水木について行かせました。ちゃんと調べないと安心できませんから。
Mika took them to Mitsuki so she can check them over. We need to make sure the disappearance of the nightmare fragments did not have their adverse impact on them.
それとも、あなたたちが言っていたむやみに悪夢を断ち切ると妖理の因果に影響を及ぼすというのは嘘だったのですか?
After all, you claimed striking down the nightmare could endanger the Bakedanuki, unless that was a lie. Of course it wasn't. Sweats. Next time. Slash. Kapoop.
変だな。胸部小判たちの会話がわからなくなったような。
That's weird. I can't seem to understand the Bakedanuki anymore.
術の効果がもうすぐ切れるようですね。でも言いたいことは分かった気がします。
Some kind of spell must be wearing off. Although, I think I got the gist.
また一緒に遊ぼうと。
Let's play together next time. I miss the voices. So yeah, I kind of will do like this. I think I'll logistically give up on having a Japanese scenes in between.
おかしいな。遊芸作りが終わって楽しいはずなのに、何か忘れてるような。最初の目標?
Finish the game, but it feels like I'm forgetting something. Like original goal?
思い出せへんってことは、そんな大事なことでもなかったんとちゃう?
Well, if you cannot remember, it must not have been that important.
それでは一旦すべて忘れて、お祭りを楽しみましょうか。今回の遊芸は、どれも臨場感たっぷりですよ。
Just let it go and enjoy the festival. All the games are super fun.
妖理の術、ピカピカ!
That's what it says. Oh, you didn't go to the hot springs? Well, no, I don't see you going either. We did go with the boss once, but then he got into his head and started some sort of competition. What sort of competition? I forgot. The only thing I remember is almost passing out from the heat. Okay, guys?
君たち大丈夫か？後遺症とか残ってないよな？
You three feeling alright? No side effects?
夢食いバクのお姉様が見てくれたのだからな。
All good. That Yumeki Baku lady already looked us over.
悪夢の断片が消えた後、オイラたちは目を覚ました。まるで夢を見ていたみたいだったよ。
We woke up once the nightmare fragrance was gone. It felt like one big long dream.
ごめん。トーマの親分と遊戯を作る約束を守れなくて。
Sorry, we could not help you with the game, boss.
いいさ。それに今からでも遅くない。一緒にアキツバドルドを遊んで意見を聞かせてくれないかい？
Don't worry about it. Besides, there's still time. Why don't you try out Akitsuha's pastrums and tell me what you think?
みんな一緒にバンバン
Let's kapoop together.
Yo, ダチコ。昨日の夜は愛沙銭湯に行ってきたんだってな。
Hey, comrade. As the bird taught me, you went to either bathhouse last night.
みんなをねぎらって、俺様も今日愛沙銭湯に行こうと思ってるんだが、一緒にどうだ？
I'm getting the crew together, and we are gonna go to celebrate. You in?
でもオイラたち昨日行ったばかりだし。
Well, but we were just there.
だってほら、昨日一緒に行けなかった奴らもいるだろう。忍とか五郎とか、あと綾人の兄貴も。
Yeah, but I bet you were meeting a few people, yeah? Like Shinobu and Garu and you know, Ayato.
要するに、温泉のことを聞いて、親分自身が行きたくなったらしいんだ。
Basically, boss heard about the trip, and now he really want to go. I see, Itto.
とにかく祭りを満喫し終わったら教えてくれ。ひえ、みんなで温泉だぜ。
Anyway, once you're done Patterson, come find me, and we will suck it in up. After night. 1000 kisses by Dew.
あ、そろそろ出発するか？なあ、出発でいいよな。
Well, ready to get you sucked up? Ready.
やったぜ！愛沙銭湯、待ってろよ。
Yeah. Next stop. Easier bathhouse. Aisa. Damn, I pronounce it all the time wrong, even if I hear the name.
ここが一番熱いみてえだな。誰が一番長く耐えられるか勝負しようぜ。
This is gonna be the hottest one. Let's see who can last longest. Who is in?
イット殿からの熱い申し出を無下にするわけにもいかないな。
Hey, if you are that excited about it, how can I refuse?
やめな。いい大人なんだから。
Listen, this is the sauna.
温泉、あったかい。
So warm.
おい、温泉で寝たら危ないぞ。
Hey, don't fall asleep in the tub.
毛皮がずぶ濡れで重たい。クラクラする。
I feel so heavy. I almost felt dizzy.
五郎の兄弟、もうへばっちまったのか？
If you can handle the heat, Garu. Get out of that tub.
おい、温泉施設で騒ぐな。
Hey, stop being so loud. On the other side.
イット君は相変わらず元気いっぱいですね。
This is so good. I love kimonos so much. Looks so good. Yeah, Itto is as energetic as ever.
お兄様、対戦に集中してくださいな。
Brother, it's not good to get distracted during a match.
おお、手に汗握る局面。果たして旅人の次の一手は？なあなあ、二人やったらどうする？
Oh, this game is getting heated. What's your next move, traveler? What do you think, Drew?
そうですね。私なら一歩一歩堅実に進み、味方の優位を固める策を取るでしょう。
I will take it slow. Try to consolidate my advantage.
危険を承知で果敢に攻め続け、勝利をものにするっていうのも悪くないと思うよ。
Oh, you could be aggressive. Taking a risk isn't a bad idea. Go slow and steady.
おお、その手があったとは参りました。これ以上続ける必要もないでしょう。先ほど引いたくじでは次にあなたに挑むのは。
God, Otto. Oh, very clever, traveler. A decisive defeat. I concede. Now, based on the random draw earlier, the next player should be...
Ayaka. 存分に楽しみなさい。
Ayaka. Have fun, you two.
はい。では、よろしくお願いいたします。
Okay. Traveler, go easy on me. Ayato must have lost to me on the purpose to give Ayaka more time to play. Always up to something that won.
Owner, 参戦花祭りのおかげでここ数日の客数がいつもの3倍ですよ。
Boss, the Mikawa Flower Festival was a huge success for us. We had 3 times more visitors than usual.
今月の売り上げ、かなりいっちゃうかもです。
Based on what we have made so far, I think we will be able to make this much.
いい調子。今月こそ真っ向勝負で八重堂に勝てるかもね。
That's great news. You might even beat Yae Publishing House this month.
何を喜んでおるのじゃ？わらわにも教えてくれぬか？
Oh, you look pleased about something. Having a party without me?
ミコ。なんでもないって。
Miko? It's nothing.
ほう。わらわの方は嬉しいことがあったのじゃ。
Oh, I forgot to share some good news with you.
参戦花祭りの収益の3割を八重堂が受けることになったゆえ、今月の売り上げはこれまでをはるかに上回るやもしれぬ。めでたいじゃろう。
30% of the proceeds from the festival has been transferred to Yae Publishing House. We are experiencing records profit this month. Don't you think congratulations are in order? What?
つまり我々は八重堂の売り上げに対する333回目の挑戦で見事準優勝に輝いたってことですね。いやー、めでたい。
Well, boss, I guess congratulations are in order. This is our 333rd time competing against Yae Publishing House in sales, and our best showing to date, second place.
今夜、皆が美しい夢を見られますように。
May this be a night of sweet dreams for all. 。
お
after night. An album given you to be by Kinkaku & Co. that is said to be able to transform and preserve recent wonderful memories. For some reason, when you open its pages, you are greeted by a scent of fresh leaves. Ooh, I see. That's indeed nice. Memories. I think there are a couple of people missing. Couple of people are here a little bit too late. What are you doing here, guys? Even Chiori is here. Let's start with Chiori.
あら、久しぶりね。
Nice to meet you again, traveler. You made the trip from the fontaine?
そうよ。妖怪と人間にとっての盛大なお祭りってことで、水の国でも噂を聞いたの。
Yes. The news spread far and wide. A festival for humans and yokais alike is a great occasion after all.
ちょうど彩香からも招待されてたから、帰ってみようと思って。今の稲妻の雰囲気は、私が出て行った時よりもずっと良くなってるみたいね。
Ayaka happened to send me an invitation as well, so I came to check it out. I have to say, the atmosphere in Inazuma seems much improved since I left. Oh man. Rara!
コマニア、依頼受付中です。あれ、君だったんだ。
Komania Express at your service! Oh, it's you. What are you doing?
会場配達サービスだよ。ほら、お祭りではいっぱいお買い物するけど、荷物を持ったまま見て回るのってすごく不便でしょ？
Festival delivery だよ. Let's say you buy a bunch of stuff at a stall. Who wants to carry it around for the rest of the night?
そんな時は安心してコマニアに任せて。大切な荷物を家まで安全にお届けします。
That's where Komania Express comes in. Entrust your stuff to us, and we will deliver your festival purchases straight to your door. Ashishite. And... oh man. Hello.
天も花に酔えるか。雲の乱れ足。
Blossoms in the sky, intoxicating the clouds. In drunken stupor. No games for you, Kazuha?
かくいうお主らもそうであろう。祭りを見に来たとはいえ、陽光山の桜も相変わらず魅力的でござるな。
Oh well, you were drawn to this place too, weren't you? I did come for the festival, but the cherry blossom on Mount Yoga are as arresting as ever.
遊芸は数日かけてじっくり遊ぶつもりでござる。山あれば山を見る。雨の日は雨を聞く。遊びに来たからには気ままに過ごすのも良いでござろう。
I like to take things slow, stopping to appreciate the mountain's view or the sound of the rain. A vacation should be a bit spontaneous, don't you think? So, another event completed. Who knows when we will see Inazuma back again? With so many regions, those events are really maybe once in a year, who knows? I will leave it here. Thank you for watching and listening. Wish you a good day, night, afternoon. And see you in the next Genshin video. Take care.